Good morning. Welcome to the video on possessive and possessive nouns. This is going to be a quick one, so this should be lesson number 2 for you in possessive nouns. We're just going to review and go over some things to make sure of when you are doing your possessive nouns and you're writing them in your own writing. So one thing, quickly read this sentence. He quickly washed his brother's shoes to hide the muddy spots that the dogs made. You need to tell the difference between plural and possessive nouns. Plural means more than one. Possessive means somebody owns something or somebody has something. Now, the difference, what do they have in common? Really, what they have in common is the fact that they both usually end in S. All right, so look at the words above in that sentence. We see a couple words that do end in S here. We see that we have brothers, we have shoes, we have spots, and we have dogs. So there are 4 words that ends in S. Now, some of these words are plural and some of them are possessive. And you should be able to also tell what are the possessive nouns. Which one of these nouns are possessive? It's this one, the word brothers. Why? Because it has an apostrophe, but also because it is showing you that, well, what does the brothers have? They have shoes. His brother has shoes. Everything else is just plural. Shoes. The shoes don't own anything. The spots. Spots don't own anything. Dogs, they don't own anything. At least not in this sentence. Let's look at a different sentence. The cars beep their horns and the children's ears hurt. So, there are a lot of words in this sentence that end in S. You can see cars, you can see horns, you can see children, you can hear ears. Now, which one of these is possessive? Now, again, possessive has to follow. Actually, let's write that down. So what they own or have has to follow the possessive. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's look. Cars. Do the cars own beeped? No, that is not a possessive noun. How about we look at horns? Horns and? No, they don't own and. Doesn't make any sense. All right, let's look at the next one. Children's ears. Do children have ears? They do have ears. So this word is going to be possessive. And then let's look at our last one. All right, we can see ears hurt. Do the ears own hurt? No, they don't. That's not possessive either. So the only one that's possessive in this sentence is children's. All right, so we do need to write some of our own sentence here. And I'm going to tell you exactly what we said last time. What they own or have has to follow the possessive. So whatever the friend in this sentence has to be right after the word friends. Whatever after the students own or have has to be right after the word students. So let's do that right now. It shouldn't be too challenging. Let's say, how about my friend's jacket? So we'll say my friend's jacket is pink. In this sentence, this is possessive. However, there is a small mistake what we have to do. Possessives always have an apostrophe right to show ownership. Now, look at our sentence at the bottom right here. Our rule, what they own or have has to follow the possessive. What do the friends own in this? They own the jacket. Let's do the same thing with our word students. I need that. So let's leave that rule right up here. We'll write that. So students, this is multiple students, by the way. It's plural right now, so we do punctuate it differently. What should our students have? How about they have tacos? On Tuesday, the students' tacos were delicious. So what did the students own here? The students own tacos. They have tacos. Now watch how we punctuate this, though. It's going to be after the S because it's multiple students. If it was one student, you put the apostrophe there, but it's multiple students. That's how you punctuate this. All right, so finally, and these will be our final rules to note as we are looking at this. 1, what is owned or had must follow the possessive noun, like friend's jacket. jacket follows the possessive noun. If the noun is plural, the apostrophe usually goes after the S. Like, let's see, 2 cars paint. What do they have? They have paint. And if the noun is singular, the apostrophe goes before the S. Like 1 car's passenger. Alright, use this with the video you watched last week on possessive nouns, and you should be fine with writing them.